how do you discern what the right opportunities are along the way? Because you could have showed up to any restaurant and said, hey, I want to work here. Can you give me a start? What made you choose this specific one? Was it, hey, anyone who says yes, I'm just jumping on that?
I think one of the biggest reasons of me doing what I'm doing is because I am passionate about food. And it's not the food aspect of this entire industry that I'm passionate about. It's taken me time to realize what really is my passion. That is that the food is the conductor that brings the world together. And to me, I'm a people's person. So when I can connect with people, to me, that is very, very powerful and very strong. So that has been my biggest guiding factor is passion, right? Does passion guide me? And if it does, then you will get 500% of me, right? You're not going to... then I don't treat it as a job. And I think those are how I've made my decisions. I wish there was a tangible answer to that, but to me it is, I feel it, I'm passionate about it, I know I'm going to give it my, best, and that's how I go down that path.
So it's a lot of trusting that gut and saying,
Yes.
my heart says this is the path, and you feel that. And a lot of entrepreneurs, they know exactly that feeling. It's what led them to where they are today, probably listening to this podcast going, yes, I know that feeling.
Yes. And also I think the important part is that once you've taken that path, that's it. You've taken the path. So there is no opportunity or there's no time for regrets, because it's up to you now to make the best of that, situation or that opportunity that you've created for yourself. And at times it might be, disillusioning that, oh, it's not going the way I wanted it. Well, stand back, look at the situation, and then make sure it goes the way you want it. As simple as that.
Well, you are clearly a glass half full kind of woman here. So talk to the people who may not see things that way. They take the risk. It didn't pan out. Did that ever happen for you where there was this moment of, oh gosh, what did I just do?
You said glass half full. I am the kind of person that glass is always full because, if it's got half water, it does have half air in it, right? So to me, it's always full. And so many times there have been, things that have come up that have not gone our way. One of the biggest example is when we opened Chauhan Ale and Masala House. The idea was we were living in New York. At that time, we thought we were in the food mecca of the world. We got an opportunity to open something in Nashville. We were like, great, we'll open it, and then we'll commute from New York. The 6-month project took 2 years. Along the way, we found out we were expecting baby number 2. Baby number 2 was due in March, and we were opening the restaurant in November, so everything was great. We were going to open the restaurant, and then I would go back in January, have the baby, and commute.
Simple.
Well, very simple. Our son had different ideas. He decided to be born the day we opened the restaurant at 5 o'clock in the morning. He was a preemie, 3 months early. And he was in the NICU for 3 months. And he made our decision of moving to Nashville. We are like, if he's so adamant in being a Nashvilleian, who are we to stop it? And that's what we did. We went back to New York, wrapped up our house, moved over here, and named our son Karma because, you need to have some sense of humor.
That's
He
fun.
was in the NICU for 3 months. And we are like, okay, now we're in Nashville. How do we make the best of this move over here? And that's what we did. Open restaurants, breweries. Nashville has been good to us.
Yeah, well, so I love that mentality of just instead of going, oh gosh, I'm going to wallow in this decision that we made. I wish I could go back in time and do it differently. Instead, you go, how can we make the best of this? And what is the opportunity here now? And what does this mean for the future? And you do it with a smile, and you get up every day and you fight again and again. And that's being an entrepreneur.
That is.
That's how you survive it, at least.
That is. And it's also that creativity that is constantly. To be an entrepreneur, I do think creativity is very important because you have to be ready for any situation and be ready to pivot. And that's what it's all about.